The weight of loss is heavy right now. The person that you have retracted your energy from feels as if they're going through a really hard, dark time. They may feel disappointed and very unsure and hopeless, unsure of how to move forward right now. I feel their energy is very somber. It's like there are things to be grateful for. There are still good things that are around and intact, but they're not feeling that way right now. And it's because you've pulled your energy back. You're not talking to them. You've chosen to take some kind of stand in this partnership. Right now, your energy is very guarded. I feel you are protecting yourself and what's yours, your peace of mind, your dignity, your self-respect. These are all things that are still there. Just because other people don't know how to treat you sometimes or value these qualities of yours, doesn't mean that you do away with them. No, if anything, you just protect them all the more, because these things about you, these certain traits about you, how protective you are of what's yours, these are things that are positives about you. You're very thoughtful. You may be planning something right now, maybe for yourself. You're thinking more about yourself. You're focused more on your future and the seeds that you've planted. There's so much more out there for you, you feel, and you're going for it, and that's admirable. It takes a lot of strength, determination, and dedication to not only your goals, but to yourself. You're doing what you feel called to do ultimately. You're heeding the call with judgment here. This is some kind of awakening that is happening, that's bringing about this huge change in you, this big shift to prioritize purpose and meaning over all else. I don't think you want to entertain situations that are unfulfilling right now. You want to do what brings you the most satisfaction and contentment. So if you feel right now called to stay to yourself, be to yourself, and focus more on yourself and your plans, then I feel that that's what you need to do. Prayer is important, for you to pray for clarity and for opportunities to come in that are more aligned with your soul purpose. But there's definitely somebody in your energy that's feeling the weight of loss right now, grief and sadness, because you may be looking at them differently. Let me see. I'm not going to take those as there was 3. I'm just going to... The Hierophant is here. Protecting your peace and valuing the things that you have right now is going to bring in what you need and what you want. And if that's to have a higher level of commitment in a relationship that's of meaning to you, then that's what it's going to be. Things in your life are elevating, you know, and I think that, you know, you're willing to be alone and by yourself for the most part until you're in complete alignment with what it is that is of importance to you, what you feel is gonna bring you the most joy. The Knight of Swords is here. This is someone that's coming in fast, maybe unexpectedly during this time of during the time that you're spending by yourself, making these plans and thinking ahead, planning your future. You have someone that's very fixed on coming in, coming through. And it may be unexpectedly, very fast, very, very fast. Four of Wands is here. This is someone that may want to make an offer to you of love and commitment, a relationship. Because you've taken this time to yourself to plot and plan and align more with what is meant for you. I feel like it's going to bring in your dream partner, your dream relationship here. Someone that you can experience life with and do cool things with. You or they may be lacking some kind of fun right now, may not be having, you know, a lot of fun, and that's going to change. I feel like you've been more thinking more about more serious matters. So this person coming in, that also you may be forming some kind of alliance with or some kind of partnership with the Hierophant here. They're going to bring you some much needed laughter, enjoyment, fun. You know, maybe you guys go somewhere together. They may invite you out. But I definitely see commitment here with the Hierophant and the Four of Wands coming out. Let's see what else is here. The Fool, a leap of faith. Someone wants to take that leap of faith. You know, and this is all stemming from you just being protective of yourself and trying to keep it together. Essentially, you know, like you just don't want chaos and confusion. But someone is taking some kind of risk here And they're not going to be shy about it. They're not going to be afraid, you know. And if they are scared, guess what? They're going to do it scared. You can't control everything, if anything. They say control is an illusion. Page of Wands is here. This is a energy of passion and action. This is not a stagnant energy. This is someone that sees, they see you, they have a vision. They know what they want, and they are going to make some kind of move, take a leap of faith. They're changing. Things are changing in the connection. Things are changing in them. You know? Perhaps they're seeing something very clearly now that you've retracted your energy and you're not making yourself as available to this person as you once did. And a lot of times when that happens, when we detach and detach lovingly, you have, that came up in a reading before, is definitely one of those things that will shift things significantly within the connection, within the person. Sometimes, you know, they can feel that hold back, you know, and it's not malicious. It's not you trying to manipulate the situation at all or the person. It's just you're trying to be protective of your peace because you ultimately want more with them, you know, but you're willing to be alone and by yourself and endure whatever hardships come your way, whatever discomfort you feel, to protect your peace, because it's very valuable to you. Let me see what else we have here. I was going to pull a couple more cards just to see what comes out. See if there's anything repeating by chance, or let's see here. The Fool again. That leap of faith, someone taking some kind of risk. Yeah, I mean, you never know what lies beneath the surface, you know. But the Fool doesn't care. The Fool is brave that way and courageous. And someone in this situation is going to be that same level of brave. The Four of Materials, which is the Four of Pentacles, is here. Save. Guard yourself. Guard your heart. You know, don't give it all away. Don't give all you have away. I feel like you're right to be prioritizing yourself right now, because what you want is something deep, something profound with the Hierophant here again. So we have two repeating cards. We have the Fool here twice and the Hierophant here twice. So you definitely want something deep, something, you know, spiritually fulfilling and in line with what would ultimately bring you the most satisfaction in life. Justice. You're going to be getting what you deserve because you've made these sacrifices, because you've been true to yourself. You've been committed to the truth of the matter, which is that you are a loving individual. You have a lot to give, and you give it without much hold back. You know, you just basically are the type that's gonna put your all in to everything you do. And that's not a character flaw. Don't think that. Don't let other people make you think that, because there's someone coming along that's going to appreciate that. They're going to acknowledge that. They're going to appreciate that. And they're going to love you all the more for it. They're going to show you by their actions, not their words per se, by their actions, that your sacrifices have not been in vain. The things you do from your heart, your big, kind heart of gold, are not in vain. Someone's going to love you exactly as you are, for what you are. And you're not going to have to change that or shrink yourself or dim your light to match or meet anybody else's And that's all I have for now. Thank you guys for tuning in. Subscribe, like, and share. And yeah, see you next time. I am the all-seeing eye, and I appreciate your presence. Talk soon. Bye.